Look at me. I know. Excuse me. I'm a doctor. Okay, watch this. Relax. Did I get it?
You did.
I hope you got that on camera. There we go.
Ready?
Oh my God, Saoirse. It's Saoirse Hayden, ladies and gentlemen. The
Jeff
great
Goldblum, ladies and
Saoirse
gentlemen.
Hayden. I think your hair color, may I say, would it be impolite of me to comment that you're a red-haired person of some kind, and that's a butterscotch or a kind of a strawberry souffle.
Yeah, just ginger, I think. Perfect.
Thank you for doing this, Saoirse.
Thank you so much for joining us. Exactly, and we've got a 3, 2, 1 today. So should we jump straight into your picks?
Let's jump straight in. I'm nothing if not a jumper.
Oh,
My
yeah.
microphone, so far, okay, if you lip read, you have a sense of what I've been
We'll
saying.
have subtitles. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
We got it. So if we jump right into your first choice here.
Oh my gosh, well here, thank you. Thank you, the great Andrew Rowland just handed me this from Fontana. That's our label. I'm here, plugging this album that we have coming out.
I know you beat me to my pick. That's my pick.
Get out of there, you're too kind. Yeah, but it's Night Blooms. Have you heard our album that's coming out, Night Blooms? Hey,
Exciting.
look at that.
Oh, you're repping it perfectly.
Yeah,
there
that's
we go.
Night Blooms, and at Fontana and the great Tom Lewis are here, and they're our label. And it's coming out June 5th, and it's our next, of 4 or 5 albums that we're very excited about. And then we're going to be touring. We're going to be around here. We're coming back to Manchester.
Amazing.
I hope you're there.
We will be there. We will be there.
We, who, you?
We will be there.
Oh, and Charlotte, of course. Oh, good. Well, you'll be the guests of honor. Anyway, you want to know if I wanted what I'm thinking about today in terms of albums. So many albums. It's really can only be in the category of what I'm currently today thinking of. And, this is a good one. Are you familiar with this?
I'm actually not.
So, Lee Morgan, if you hold that, look at it. Look at that, because here am I. I know something about that. And that's why I picked it. Look at that. Lee Morgan was very famous. This is one of the best-selling jazz albums of all time. It came out in 1964, long before you were born. I was already 12. I was 12. And it's the first. Would you know what I was talking about if I said it's the first kind of popular and mainstream jazz boogaloo album?
Okay, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Kind of
that's like jumpy, sort of. Yeah.
Yes, funky and jumpy, just like us.
Absolutely.
And we should do a show together called Funky and Jumpy. I don't know who would you be?
I think I'd be funky, maybe.
I think definitely.
Like it works.
Yeah. And I don't even have coffee, but sometimes I can be a little jumpy.
There we go, we're sorted.
And listen to this. Oh, so who is also playing there on keyboards is Barry Harris, Joe Henderson, saxophone player, who wrote The Kicker, which we do. We're going to be doing it live in some of our shows. We like it. Billy Higgins, of course, is the drummer, I do believe. So there you go. For all you jazz fans, and we recorded a kind of a mashup, if you know what I'm talking about, of that song, and in the same song, because the chords are not dissimilar. There's Sidewinder, and then the beat goes on. We did it with Nora George.
Really?
Yes, that's a Cher song. Then the
Very
beat goes
nice.
on. So that was a nice thing we did. And so I have a history with this. And hey, if you look up a documentary called I Called Him Morgan. It's all about Lee Morgan. Very interesting guy, real artist and a pioneer, like I say, but he had a very interesting end to his life. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't at all.
He was, running afoul of a scorned woman in his personal life, whatever happened. He was on the bandstand. She came in with a pistol and shot him and killed him on the bandstand. Yeah.
Goodness me.
Hate to bring the interview down, but yeah, it was dramatical and tragical,
yeah.
romantical, and
Sounds like a movie.
yeah, it could be a movie. Well, this is a good documentary about that. In any case, there you go. That's my first choice of. I don't want to take up all your time, but there it goes. As we said, Joe Henderson and Barry Harrison. But there it is.
Perfect.
So there we go. So this is my next album choice. Well, who doesn't know about this?
Amazing.
The Art of Loving. And it is an art, isn't it?
It is indeed. It is indeed. And
Yes. And it's also a science.
indeed it is.
But this is Olivia Dean, of course, the great Olivia Dean. Hey, I was at those Brit Awards.
Oh, she absolutely swept it, didn't she?
She swept it and I gave her, I was greatly honored to be the representative of the Brits to hand to her, because she was the winner of the Album of the Year. This one that I'm holding in my hand.
And it is an amazing one.
It's amazing, and she's amazing.
She's such a good performer as well. She's incredible.
Well, what have I written down here? Well, came out this year. But the man I Need, she performed last night. That was a banger, I think they say, and she's kind of a throwback, isn't she, to classic R&B?
She very much is, yeah.
Motown-y.
She delivers it that sort of way as well when she performs. I feel like it's brilliant.
So
good.
Wonderful. Well, that's it. Give me that thing. Don't slow us down. Ooh. Well, you know this all too well. The great Laufey. The great Laufey. And what have I written down here? I know Laufey a little bit.
Really?
I'm thrilled to say yes. I met her at the premiere of the first Wicked movie that came out, a year ago. She was at the premiere in Los Angeles, and I met her, and I said, "Hey, should we sing together sometime? I'll play the piano." She said, "Yeah, let's do that." And I'll be darned if she didn't show up at the world famous Troubadour in Los Angeles, where we had 3 sold out shows. She came on stage and we sang a song together. We sang "I'll Take Manhattan, the Bronx." We sang it together and I played. It was fantastic. And let me see, she's got many influences, as you know, Chet Baker and Astrid Gilberto. Oh my gosh, but she makes them all her own. She makes this. Hey, don't you love that song, Lover Girl?
Yes, we were talking about that before.
Crazy about that. And and she's coming back here to perform live.
Is she?
Yes. I'm glad I could be the messenger of that good news. So that's all of that. I don't need that anymore. Now, well, this is from the world of motion pictures. Do you like yourself a motion picture?
And I love this one specifically.
Hold that up. You do?
I do.
I've seen it many times. What a classic.
Classic.
Boy, oh boy. Well,
it's Casablanca, by the way.
Casablanca. If you haven't seen it, we both recommend it highly. And came out in 1942. The song is on that. You must remember this. That's called As Time Goes By. It's in the show, in the movie. Bogart says, you played it for her, you can play it for me. Play it, Sam. Play As Time Goes By. And it's so romantical and sad and heroic. And I played it at the BAFTA Awards for the In Memoriam section last year. It was a great honor of mine to do that. And now we've arranged it. We're going to play it when we come back here. We're going to play it with a 57-piece orchestra here and there, in one place or another. I'm going to play it and sing a little bit more of it. How about that?
Nice. Sounds great.
Casablanca, what a movie. Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman. Oh my, yeah, we're going to be playing at Royal Albert Hall in London.
Okay.
What do you think about that? And with that orchestra. Okay, that's Casablanca.
Amazing.
Here we are in England land, and Ian Fleming, and I read all these books when I was a kid, including that one, and Daniel Craig, who I love.
He's
and
amazing.
I got to meet him.
Did you?
He's James Bond, boy. He said what an actor he is, and I loved that movie. You know who I also met is Ava Green, who's in that movie, plays, his love, his true love, and it ends tragically. And of course, Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh my goodness.
I met on one occasion. He plays Le Chèvre in that movie.
Yeah.
He cries blood, which somebody said you also cry blood.
I know, I'm not on command though, unfortunately, so I'll show you later.
I want to hear everything. So anyway, that's a fantastic movie. And, I know why I wanted to mention it too, because you know that song, No Time to Die?
Yes.
From the last movie, the same name, Billie Eilish's song.
Yes.
We are going to play a version of that. I've been working on it. I've been practicing it. We're going to do a slam bang version of that, I think.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Yeah. How about that?
Well, this is a personal favorite of mine as well. So.
Is it?
It is indeed.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Okay, here. So that book, it's called The Great Gatsby, 1925, F. Scott Fitzgerald. And the F stands for
Gosh, you're testing me now.
Philomena. I think was his first name.
We'll say that, we'll say
Married
that.
to Zelda, of course. Hey, how about that Baz Luhrmann movie? I've come to know Baz Luhrmann a little bit.
That is a great film.
I thought so too. There's another movie that Mia Farrow was in, plays Daisy, and of course Bruce Dern,
Yes.
who I know well, or at least somewhat, and and of course Robert Redford. But in this one, I like Tobey Maguire,
Oh, so good.
and Leonardo da Vinci DiCaprio. I liked a lot, and that's a heck of a book.
It
Why do you
is.
like it? Boy, the
I love the unreliable narrator part of it. I feel like that's really cool in it. You
Yeah, I
can't
like the
trust
way,
him.
I like the way they did that too, but the theme of the book, it's always deeply evocative every time I read it. And I met my wife now, Emily, the great Emily Goldblum, 14 years ago. You know what we did on the first date? I read her the beginning of that book. She had never read it.
Really?
And over the course of the next few dates, I continued and read her the whole thing.
That is a very, very good date idea. That is very good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, if anyone needs a tip, there you go.
There's a tip. Get your favorite book. Well, that's all I've got to say to you
Amazing.
today.
Well, I was just going to quickly talk about my pick, which is your new album.
You're so nice. It's called Night Blooms. And what do you like about it? You've heard that? We're very proud of it.
We're very excited about it here as well. And I think lots of people here are today as well.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see all the people here today and have a tete-a-tete, a brief tete-a-tete with them, which means fish of the day. I do believe it's French. We're excited about it. Dodie's on it, Melody Gardot, Charlie Puth, Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, the Wicked family, which I'm still deeply in love with. Scarlett Johansson.
Wow.
My
Stacked.
God, Maya Sykes. I sing some. The orchestra is on some. Fontana, that's the label. Jeez, am I overly enthusiastic? Am I overstimulated?
We're all really enthusiastic about it, so.
Well, you've brought something out in me. I can't, it's not, I don't take the credit.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.